in Ghana?
Well, I think very clearly what happened will just be what you could see in football parlance. Once a goal is scored and you match, impales into insignificance. Early in the day, the election started quite peacefully, but as it went on into collation, things got a bit testy, and there was even loss of life. It was so testy that many of these voters were wanting to surge into many of the collation centers, and as you know, some of the very challenges that we also know in our own election, the issue of vote buying, the issue of violence, also reared their ugly heads. But what became the shining light for the election was that momentous intervention by the MPP candidate, the former vice president, who congratulated John Mahama even before the conclusion of collation. So that immediately became for me the turning point. And as always, transitioning from opposition to a ruling party, Ghana has had that capacity to be able to flip that coin at least once or twice, and that is helpful for the maturity that Jumai talked about. But more significantly, for me and many of the observers who were on ground, was the role of the party agents. The MPP candidate was able to do that because of the effectiveness of the party agency that you had, where they are able to, real party agents, and I want to emphasize that, because they were then able to get results, harvest results from the polling units, and they had the political parties had their own collation center. And even before the conclusion of the election, they are able to know how they honestly have fared through the process. But much more significantly is also the peaceful nature of the election, largely in spite of the few skirmishes that I mentioned in my opener.
Okay, thank you.